Stick checks are fundamental skills that all goalies should have in their arsenal. In this episode of The Basics Of, I'm going to break down the poke check and the sweep check and tell you how to make yours perfect. Before I strap on the pads, I'm going to give you a little bit of insight on how to poke check and exactly when you should and shouldn't. Let's get started, goalies. As I said earlier, before I put on my equipment, I'm going to show you when you should poke check and when you absolutely shouldn't. Alright, first I'm going to show you when you shouldn't poke check. When a shooter's blade is open like this, you shouldn't poke check because all it will do is push their blade back and then they can deke right past you once they gain control again. When their blade is closed, however, like this, there's no possibility of them shooting and their only hope would be trying to deke away from your poke check. This would be a good time because it would send the puck flying away from them and that would give you enough time to recover and make the save. So this right here is good and this is a bad time right here. Now that you're a pro at knowing when you should poke check, I'm going to show you exactly how. It may be confusing at first, but there's one word that can actually help you a lot. SPA. SPA, it's actually an acronym. S stands for slide your hand back, P stands for pull your arm back, and A stands for attack the puck with all you got. Alright, let me show you again in real time. Okay? S, slide your hand back, P, pull your arm back, A, attack the puck. Simple enough, right? There are also a few different situations in which and ways you can poke check. I'm about to demonstrate the two most popular and useful, and I want you to watch my recovery. I recover fast so I can track where that puck goes. Before this video draws to a close, there's one more type of stick check I'd like to demonstrate for you. It's called a sweep check, and as the name implies, when the shooter comes in, you sweep your stick in a half circle, swiping the puck away. Depending on the situation, you can also pull your hand to the back of the stick and get a bigger half circle range. It's important though, as the puck is swept away, to track it with your eyes so you know exactly where it's going to go and you don't give out a bad goal. I know I've covered a lot of information in a little amount of time, so I'm going to go ahead and do a brief recap of all the different steps. First off, if their blade's like this, don't poke check. If it's like this, definitely poke check. Alright, as for actually doing the poke checking, S for slide, P for pull your arm back, and A for attack the puck. As for poke checks, you can also check like this, or like this, and make sure you recover as fast as I do. As for sweep checks, you can place your hand at the normal paddle length for this range of motion, or you can pull it to the back of the stick for a larger range of motion when sweep checking. Alright, that about wraps up this tutorial. As always, thank you for tuning in, and if you want to stay up to date on our channel here, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss one of our awesome reviews, guides, or tutorials just like this one. Stay awesome, goalies.